Hello, my name is Jenna Richter. Thank you for taking a moment to look at our video for Gildenfire Dance's Roots and Wings project. I am the owner, director, and lead instructor for Gildenfire Dance. I want to show you this photo. This is me, age 5. I'm going to show it to you a little closer so you can see my face. You might be wondering why my face looks like that. I'm about to tell you. Because I'm getting ready to get in the car and go to my elementary school. I am about to tap dance on a stage in front of about 500 people for the talent show, and I've only been tap dancing for 3 months. It's my choreographic debut. It's very exciting. Let's go back a step. When I told my instructor, Miss Sue, that I was planning to do this tap dancing extravaganza, she smiled in a very encouraging way, and she handed me the album McNamara's Band, and she bought a ticket to the show. The night of the show, when I looked out in the audience and I saw Miss Sue sitting in the audience, my audience for my show, smiling back at me, my destiny was clear. I knew what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. I wanted to be on stage and perform, and I wanted to teach children because I wanted other children to feel the way that I felt in that moment. Let's fast forward about 20 years. I had a bachelor's degree in dance from the University of Washington. I'd done some dancing around in Bend, Oregon, where I was living, and some dancing in Seattle. But I was teaching preschool full-time when one of the moms came to me and asked me to teach a class for her daughter Michaela and a few friends. Okay, I thought, I'm sure I can do that. So I rented a space at Finney Neighborhood Center that was beautiful, hardwood floors, sunlight pouring through the windows, and I brought Michaela and 2 other students with me. We went there, and those 3 students, I didn't even break even that first. Well, it wasn't just the first session, and maybe not even just the second session. What I'm admitting is I paid to teach dance for quite a while when I started out, but I loved it so much I didn't care. I just knew it was going to turn into something and it was going to continue to grow over time. And that's what's happened. From those 2 students at one location and a beginning teacher, we are now almost 14 years down the road. I have 140 students at 5 different locations. I teach children ages 2.5 to 12. It's really grown. It's grown so much that we have secured a new space, our very own Gildenfire Dance Studio. It has so many things that we've wanted and needed, but it's missing one important thing, and that's the floor. It can't just be any floor because these children are young, their bodies are fragile, and they need to be able to be comfortable and safe in a dancing environment. So I've designed just a tremendous floor. It's made of 5/8 inch thick foam with a rubber pad on top of that, with a professional Marley dance floor on top of that, just like what they have over at the University of Washington Dance Studios and at the Pacific Northwest Ballet. So here's where you come in. This floor is very expensive, and I could use a little help. So our goal for our IndieGoGo project is to raise $5,500. That almost covers the cost of the floor so that we can get the door open on time and start offering classes in the space. If we surpass our goal and the floor is completely paid for, which would be $6,500, then the rest of the money that we are able to get would go into our mirror fund. If we had mirrors, we could have ballet, we could have tap, we could have jazz, and all the students I currently have would be able to look in the mirror and understand what their body is doing and just do a much better job dancing. It's hard to dance without a mirror for such a long time and to be able to be the best you can do. So here's what happens next. If you pledge your support to my project today and help fund our dance floor for the Roots and Wings project, you have a plethora of rewards that are available to you. For $15, you get a button with our new Gildenfire Dance logo on it to show your support that you were there at the beginning. For $25, you will be invited to our family opening gala where the kids get to come and the parents get to come. We're going to do some of our favorite dances on the new floor and experience the new space and see what your dollars have built. For $50, your child can enjoy a 3-hour kids night out with me at the studio. More like early evening. I'm thinking 4 to 7 is more our grouping. So that would be held at the studio either during the month of March or April, and I'll have plenty of volunteers on hand to help me wrangle the kiddos. For $75, we're going to make custom hula hoop for you or for your child. That means coming to the studio and being measured and finding out what would work best, and decorating that hoop and putting beads inside if we want to. For those of you who've seen my hoop, you know that anyone can hula hoop with my hula hoop. So if you're wanting to hula hoop and you haven't been hula hooping, this is the prize for you, and that's at $75. For $100, we're going to have an evening event for our adult supporters to be able to come out and be in the space, do some socializing, and experience all the gratitude that is in our hearts. So that's $100. For $250, you can either choose a half-day summer camp, a whole week of half-day summer camp for one child, or you can choose a dance birthday party. Our summer camps are school-aged, and dance birthday parties could be for any age. For $500, you would receive unlimited acrobatics and dance classes for an entire year for one child. That's pretty amazing. And for $1,000, you would receive unlimited acro, dance, and any other classes that we're able to offer in the space for an entire year for an entire family. Okay, so once again, our goal is to raise $5,500 to get the most out of our funding. That's where we need to hit that goal. I'd appreciate your support. Please take a moment to look at the rest of our page to see all the things that we do in the community to support schools, nonprofits, families in need, and the elderly. So once again, thanks for taking the time to look at our video, and I hope you're able to support us.